Okay, today bringing out my pyrography set and I'm gonna sketch and I'm gonna burn. So come on, let's go do it. Here I'm starting to loosely sketch with a light pencil drawing. I've chosen to sketch a chickadee and I'm gonna put him on a little branch. I am sketching on a wooden canvas board. This is a 9 by 12 inch birch wood panel. After I'm satisfied with my sketch, I go right into my pyrography with any type of tool or whatever you're using. You always want to be using it with caution and safety. So be careful with these things. It is a hot nib. And obviously, if it can burn wood, it can burn you. So please be careful. As I'm burning into the edges, I am focusing in on what is most important to me. I find that the eye, for me, in a subject matter of something living, actually is the most important. I want to get it just right. And for me, putting that in really anchors down the sketch. Of course, the outline of the body and the feathers and the dynamic of its proportion is very important too. And for me, once I have the eye in, I feel like I'm really able to see the subject matter. The nibs are still kind of tricky when you are burning into the wood, and shading it without really burning it is kind of tricky. I really get into shaping my shading part with hatch marks. And what's cool right here with the wings is I turned my nib on its side and dragged it, and it gave these linear little hatch marks, giving me a nice straight feeling for the feathers. Around the head, I really do the hatch marks in conjunction with the movement of that circular shape on the head of my little chickadee. As I'm really starting to see the top of the head take shape and proportion, following my light sketch, I want to start to give the belly of my chickadee some shading as well. When I'm doing this, I'm going to be following the same type of idea as the head of my chickadee. I want to follow the body with my marks that follow the shape of it. And of course, you can see I jump around quite a bit. I don't just straight out finish something. I want to see how it looks in conjunction with the shape. Now my branches, they're so fun to do. I like to drag and press into the shape so it gives that nice variation of line where I have heavier and lighter, and it helps bring this branch to life. I want to do a little leaf. And now more shading to the body and giving my chickadee some color and depth also, not just in its shape, but it's also markings as a chickadee. I see that I want to give a couple more hatch marks to the back of it, balancing off the heaviness of the head and always reviewing the subject matter at large. And because I am doing my pyrography from sitting, I have to hold it up to myself and constantly check how it looks in proportion. Sometimes, like with my sketching in the beginning, if it's flat, I do stand up sometimes to get perspective, making sure that everything is in proportion. Okay, I finished my bird. I loved using my pyrography set and just burning the feathers and the motion of the bird, how it might fall along with this twig that it was sitting on.
The room smelled really good. I do like the smell of burning wood, but I'm wishing you safe and happy pyrography, burning and creations. Thank you so much for watching.
You can see the depth of those lines where I put pressure or not, and the circular motions around the head with the hatch marks from my chickadee. It was really fun to do. Thanks again so much for watching. I am wishing you happy pyrography creations.